So how do you work with people that are facing a life-threatening diagnosis or disease like cancer? How can you help them?
A cancer diagnosis is really the biggest wake-up call that someone can get in their lifetime. And I work with hundreds of people from all over the world that have some sort of advanced stage cancer, which is just bizarre, things that I'd never heard of before. So the first thing that I tell my clients is that cancer does not happen overnight. It's an accumulation of toxic buildup over time. Toxic buildup from physical injury to the body, which maybe is cutting off blood or different supplies and to different systems of the body. That toxic stress can also be chemical or environmental toxic stress. So the chemicals that are in our house, the chemicals that are in our food, the chemicals that we ingest through even medications, that toxic stress buildup on the body, and environmental. God knows what's being sprayed in the sky. Yeah, that airplane. No chemtrails. I mean, there's so many toxins that are around us. Also, toxic buildup of mental and emotional stress. If you're in a toxic relationship, if you have trauma in your background, which happens to come up frequently, especially with women that are diagnosed with some sort of a breast or ovarian cancer, that's not uncommon that there's some type of trauma or sexual abuse in their childhood and history. The mental and emotional toxic stress can also be from limiting beliefs that someone is holding on to inside themselves, that maybe for whatever reason, we don't know, something that happened early on in childhood, they had this idea that they weren't lovable, that they weren't worthy, they're not deserving of love in their life, not good enough. So I work with these individuals to heal that inner child that may have been traumatized or just had a misunderstanding of the adult world that didn't make sense to them. So, that was another hawk. Maybe.